And it becomes really relevant to understand the nature of the programming, because when you understand it, you can get out of the program. But if you don't know you have the program, it's totally invisible to most people. Being programmed is not a new idea. Give me a child for the first 7 years, and I'll give you the man, St. Francis Xavier. 400 years they knew, if I can get your first 7 years, I own your life. And the interesting part about it, well, the Jesuits pushed that for a couple of hundred years. There are people today that know this and are programming you much better than the Jesuits ever did, and you've all been programmed. Simple fact. I said, well, what's the power of this program? Well, I can tell you the power of this program to tell you a story about this Indian elephant. If you get an elephant in India and you want to train it, how do you tie up your elephant so it doesn't go anywhere? Oh, you can tie it to your house. It can pull your house down, so that's not a 12-foot monster. I said, how do you program it to stay? Here's how they do it. They tie a rope on the leg of the elephant when it's only a couple of feet tall, baby. They tie it to a big stake in the ground. And for the first couple of months, they really just leave it tied up, and every now and then they take it out, but they leave it mainly tied up to the stake with a rope. What's the point? The elephant every day wants to get away from that and pulls and yanks and kicks, lays on his back, rolls over, does every maneuver possible for 2 months to get away from that rope. At the end of 2 months, it says, okay, I got it. As long as the rope is on my leg, I cannot move. And guess what? 2-foot elephant grows up to 12 feet. 12 feet! I said, well, how do you tie up the 12-foot one? And here's the joke. All you do is tie the rope on its leg. You don't even tie it to anything. Why? The learning, the habit of a rope on its leg will stop it. Without even any more than that. Won't even try to move. Why? The program. And I'm just trying to say, how strong is that program? A 12-foot monster will act like a baby once you put the rope on its leg. That's how powerful it is. Okay? So now we're going to have to talk about the mind. I'm going to tell you about there's 2 parts to the mind. This has always been the big problem. So let me